Hi guys, welcome back to another Daily Tarot reading with me. I'm Ashley Rose, and this is your Daily Tarot reading for Friday, September 16th, 2022. Sorry, I'm laughing a little bit. Before I started recording this video, I'm laughing because the Two of Cups is here at the bottom. I have this song in my head. I just keep hearing the song. You're so vain. You probably think the song is about you. You know, you're so vain. So it's just hilarious. Like who's feeling this way about their partner or somebody in their life? It's like cracking me up. You're so vain. Like, don't you? Oh, I can't right now. That's hilarious. And this Two of Cups still continue to keep popping up at the bottom. I'm just laughing. Put you back in for a second. What is today? Let's get into it, okay? We have 9, 16, so 16 today. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 is the number for manifestation. It's good luck. 7 is spirituality. It's intellect. It's personal growth. It's solitude and connecting into our wisdom, right? It's what is 7? I think it's a chariot. It's being on the right direction. It's having it's like this perfection number. So we might be in kind of like a perfection period, or we're trying too hard to be perfect. Maybe that's where this that you're so vain is, and that maybe that's why we're having a hard time understanding that person or that partner that's in our life, that we're like, gosh, they're so vain. But they're trying so hard to be perfect. And it's not them trying to be vain or trying to seem some type of way. They're just trying so hard right now. And I feel like that comes from everything that's being pushed and brought up. And so they're trying to, I feel like for somebody, they needed to hear this. That's why you wouldn't be playing the song in my head. But, to really, I feel like it's pushing you to create a space for them to grow through that, move through that, and also worry about you and just do what you're doing and not worry whatever. Let them figure out what that is. But let's not, oh my God, that's so funny. But, let's not, during this, at least this tough time and being in retrograde, put that on them. And maybe they are being vain, but you're cracking me up a little bit. That's all I got to say. Did you hear that? I don't know. But today we have the Devil in reverse and the 9 of Swords in reverse. I mean, again, look at that, another 9. That's hilarious because I feel like it totally goes along with everything that I was just saying. It's that zooming out with the Devil. It's zooming out. With it being this way, I want to talk about it being upright first, and then we'll go back into it. With it being this way, this is being chained to all these thoughts, these ideas, these negative ways of thinking, this stuff that holds you back, right? And when we look at this card, the Devil's kind of just sitting there hey, come in peace. If you want to keep yourself here in this space of pain and despair, I'm not going to stop you. I'm also not going to lock you into those chains. That's you have the choice at any time to get you out of here. If you just want to hang out with me, you can hang out with me. That's how I feel like he's kind of here. But he distracts you once you're there. It distracts you from the bigger purpose. You're too focused on looking at all the small little details. You're too focused on all the things that are out of your control and all the ways that you can try to control it, right? But when you take a look closer at these people, they have chains around their necks and they're stuck to him, but they can take them off. They have all of the capability to leave this space, but they're standing there. It's almost being we talk about being asleep or waking up, right? It's you're asleep to all the things that are going on around you, and you're just kind of going through the motions, and you haven't reconnected with the bigger purpose, right? And so with this, the Devil being in reverse, we are taking a step back, we are zooming out, and we are reconnecting with what really matters, right? So going into earlier, that you're so vain, you were talking about a partner, it's what is the point then? What's the purpose of this relationship? What do you want out of this relationship? And what are you looking for? If you're looking for somebody to just fill a slot and meet all these expectations that you have for a person in your life, then you're not going to really be happy. And maybe this isn't the person for you, right? But when we zoom out, we take a step back and we're okay, love this person. I want to see them grow. I loved watching them evolve throughout their relationship. I love the love that they bring in my life. I love how nurturing they are. I love how much balance they can be, or how much balance they bring me, and how grounded I feel in their presence. I like that I feel like home, things like that, right? And we remind ourselves why we are in these spaces, right? Why we may be with these people. And I'm talking about relationships because I just feel like that was kind of the point of the message today, or even just like Mercury retrograde being in Libra is pushing a lot on our relationships and our work. So with our work, going through some cycles this week, so is our relationships going to. So it's just like zoom out. When you feel yourself being so them, right? Like they're not doing enough. They did this, they did that. That's your indication that you need to put a cork in it, take a step back, go take a walk around the block or something, and remind yourself what is the purpose of having each other. Even if you're really not happy, then make that decision. But I don't think that's necessarily it. I just think that with everything going on right now, and all the chaos and all the change and all the stuff that we're being pushed to heal, I'm not surprised if in our relationships we're butting heads and we're thinking like one is vain and one's too into them, right? Like we're having these thoughts because it's easier to put that on each other than to take a step back and look at what's going on, right? So today we're being pushed to take a step back and I feel like with confidence, with power, to just take a step back and taking control of what's going on. And all the things that are out of control, we can control how we go through this situation. We can control whether we choose to continue to light it up, or we allow it to diffuse, or we allow ourselves to put the mirror down, or even pick the mirror up and be like, wow, what I'm saying about them is actually kind of what I'm saying about me, right? And noticing that that's not what I want to go down. I want to go down a path of love, unconditional love, of them not needing to meet my expectations. And it's not needing expectations, but it's like not needing them to, fit this role of a person I want them to be in their life, in my life, and to allow them to just live freely and authentically as themselves, because we have this 9 of Swords in reverse, and it's like that whole topic has been keeping us up at night. And today's the day that we really turn it around and we allow ourselves to rest. We allow ourselves to take these swords out, that this person in our life is not the people that we have been with, right? And this person isn't going to hurt us, isn't going to harm us, isn't going to cheat on us or think little of us or not love us. We need to trust where we are, where we're going, and walk away from these thoughts that get us focused on the things that aren't there. Because this is a really good day. These cards are really, actually, I really like this, because it's like this weight that gets removed, this I feel like black cloud of energy that's been taking up our space, that's been blocking us from having the relationships that we want, having a clear mind that isn't focused on tiny little things like that, being vain or thinking that everybody's always thinking about them, right? Because at the bottom, how many times have we seen this week? I've heard this 8 of Pentacles, working hard. We're working hard to work through this, because this is a cycle that's ready to end. And for us to really move forward and be the people that we want to be and live a life aligned with our purpose, we have to close it out. And underneath that was the Chariot. So this has to happen this way. And it's like you can avoid it and you can run from it and you can be passive about it and maybe pretend like it's not happening, but the cycle is going to repeat itself when you're going to find yourself here. So you might as well, while you've both been blessed with each other to work through it. Because I feel like there's a lot of love here and there's a lot of purpose here, and to allow it to fall away or to go in a bad direction, I don't want to say bad direction, to go awry I just don't feel like we don't need to do that. To zoom out, take a step back. It is not that serious. It isn't. It really isn't. And that's the whole point of Mercury retrograde, is to bring us peace and to balance everything out. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave it. When we add these up, we got 9. I'm going to need a calculator. 9 plus 15. 5. Hold on, one more time. 24. 6? I think it's 24. Yeah, 24. 2 plus 4 is 6. So there's an opportunity today to find that love again, bring everything back into peace, and to zoom out, to have some harmony, to no longer let the stuff that bothers us get in our way, okay? Because there's luck in the day. And when we can do that, we can turn this whole situation around, right? Because we had the day is 7. And so 7 is the number for, perfecting and wisdom and our spirituality and personal growth. So when we can tune into that stuff and really listen to our higher self about this situation, we're going to grow. We're going to be abundant. There's a lot of luck here and a lot of love. We just need to do the work. All right. I love you guys. That's where I'm going to leave it. If you'd like to know more about me, what I have going on, or you'd like to book a tarot reading, you can go to ashleyrose.com. You can follow me on Instagram as well. That's Ashley Rose Tarot. The links are in the description, and I will see you tomorrow for the daily tarot reading.